911. What's your emergency?
There's a woman. There's a body.
A woman's body, sir?
She's here. But not all of her. Not all of her.
Calm down, sir. Can you tell me if the woman is breathing?
She has her tail. She has no face. I ran out of lip. So, one of the sandwiches. This one is actually kale on one tail.
I'm Ingrid Mendoza, and you're in Killer Country. This week, we're diving into the bizarre death of Mirabel Diaz. Mirabel dreamed of becoming a Hollywood actress, but trapped in the small seaside town of Mystic Bay, Florida, her options were limited. She'd book an occasional used car commercial or a clown at a child's birthday party. But legitimate opportunities were few and far between. Eventually, however, Mirabel found a path to acting in an unexpected place, Wild Tides Water Park. There, Mirabel donned a long silver tail and a shimmering tube top. 5 days a week, rain or shine, she'd swim in a massive glass tank, smiling at tourists and posing for pictures. At Wild Tides, Mirabel became Miss Mirabel, the magic mermaid of Mystic Bay. Then, on August 24th, 2012, everything changed. Hurricane Braden tore through Mystic Bay, destroying 65 homes, 34 Shake Shacks, and leaving at least one person missing: Mirabel Diaz. Frank Wild, the longtime owner of Wild Tides Water Park, was among the last to see her alive.
She was a pretty redhead. Some say she had web feet. Yeah. She never wanted to talk. Now, I don't like to speak ill of the dead, but she was a little cold. Snobby, you might say. When the hurricane was coming, I told her, "Hey, sweetie, you can stay with me. Because, you know, this place is a fortress. I got hurricane shutters, sandbags, the whole shebang. A bunker with a sauna, screening room, bowling alley. Yeah, regulation bowling alley, do you understand? Yeah, the real deal. Yeah, I told her. I got 2 months worth of beans. Yeah, all kinds of beans. Right? Black beans, kidney beans, pine-toe beans, lima beans, soybeans, jelly beans. Yeah, I was worried, you know, because she lived all by herself. I owned the building she lived in, and I knew it was, I knew she wouldn't have beans. But she told me she'd be okay on her own. Yeah, maybe if she just stayed at my place. You know, you wonder what might have been. But she said no, she didn't even like beans.
I spoke with Frank at his home over 3 beans
Welcome
salad.
to today's
From where we
guided
sat on an
meditation session.
expansive back patio festooned with marble statues of dolphins,
I'm so glad you're here.
dolphin women,
For the next 20 minutes, I'll be guiding you towards seeking
we
peace.
could see the very top of Wild Tide's Megalodon Mega Twister.
In times of
It's a
chaos.
massive water
I invite you to find a comfortable position, be
slide,
it in a
just
chair,
over
on
100
the
feet
floor,
tall, that
or on a
shoots
cushion.
park visitors into the waiting
Be-
jaws of a fiberglass megalodon.
sure to sit up
Please,
straight.
this park employs
Your
half the
arms
damn
resting
town easily.
comfortably on your
We
lap,
added that big
your
slide,
palms
the friggin'
facing
orcas.
down.
It's a sight to see.
If you're seated in a chair,
Yes.
I invite you to place both feet firmly.
Especially the mermaids. And Mirabel, well,
Firmly on the
she
ground.
was the most popular one.
If you're seated on the
You
floor
really just
or
never
upon a
think of something
cushion,
happened to a
I
girl like
encourage you
that.
to position yourself in such a way that you
Well,
feel fully
except for that
grounded
time when
and supported.
those kids got eaten during the alligator
I'll give
parade.
you a few more seconds
Or
to find
or
a
the time the
position
clouds
that's
went
right
feral.
for you.
Oh, Or that time when the old guy...
Behind us, something bumps. Hard against a glass wall.
don't mind her. That's cannellini.
You can close your
Here,
eyes,
girl.
or just
Come here.
let your
Come on,
vision
sweet pea.
gradually
Frank
soften.
Wild, heir to the Wild Bean Company fortune, is an avowed animal
Let's start
lover.
by focusing
His
on
home,
our breath.
a concrete monolith
Now,
rising from the
there may be
steaming
other
marsh,
things
includes a
lying
massive glass pyramid teeming with all
Smells.
sorts of aquatic
Traffic.
marvels, including,
Children.
most notably, a 6-foot
Pets.
elk. Albino alligator named
Keyboards clicking.
Cannellini. He also owns a
Footsteps down the
narwhal,
hall.
7 dolphins, roughly
Hydraulic
16
presses.
flamingos, 3 tigers, 7
The hum
pythons, a
and
wild boar,
drum of
and
electrical
several
devices.
ostriches. Most are named after
If the
bees.
sound or
Frank goes on.
I used to have a whole mess of macaws, too.
That's all right.
But every hurricane...
Bring your
More of them
focus
escaped.
back to your
Sometimes I still see them flying over the house. I guess they wanted to be free.
Let's breathe
Yeah,
in
whatever
for
that
3
means.
counts. Allow your
Anyway,
chest and belly
she was a nice
to
girl.
expand.
Sometimes. And it's a shame what happened.
Jessa Lynn Garcia,
That's
another
good.
mermaid at Wild Tides Water
Now
Park,
hold your breath
remembers
for 3
Mirabelle
counts.
a bit different.
She was just sweet as pie. She really was. And such a pretty little thing. For a
Well done.
brunette.
Next,
Except for the
release your
gills.
breath through your mouth.
She was
with
always
an
giving me
audible
real nice
sigh
tips, you
for
know,
6
about
counts.
what to do with
Ready?
my clothes or my hair. And she'd come up to me while we'd be putting our tails on and say something like, "Oh, Jessalyn, you know, you would look so good as a blonde." Or,
Very good.
"Oh, Jessalyn, don't go to that
Now,
Shake Shack on August
let's
24th.
do that again.
I had a vision."
Breathe in.
And, you know, she was always the second runner-up at pageants.
3.
Almost Miss
And
Key
hold.
Lime Pie. Almost the Orange Blossom Queen.
3.
Almost
And now gently
Ambassador to
breathe out with a
Kazakhstan.
sigh.
You know, people don't realize it, but it takes a lot of character to keep showing up after losing
last
out
time.
over and over and
Focus on
over
the
and
breath.
over and
How it
over and
feels
over
in
again.
your lungs and how it feels
I'm
flowing
proud of my titles.
back into
Always
the
will be.
world.
I don't take the honor
There
of
is
being the
always
Orange Blossom
stillness
Queen
to be
6
found
straight
here.
years in a row
The
lightly,
peace
but
amid the
you
chaos.
know, I admired
Breathe in.
Mirabelle too.
1.
And she had a good heart. She'd
3.
volunteer all the time. She'd perform for the little old people down at the senior center. Sing that song from that mermaid movie, I'm in Your World, or whatever it's called. I don't know, my children only watch godly movies. But she'd sing that. She
Now
didn't
that
have
you've
children,
begun to
so
relax,
maybe she didn't
let's
realize.
continue to bring
Or
your
husband,
focus further
which I also
in.
have. So.
If you experience
Oh, and she was a
distracting thoughts,
perfectionist. So she'd sing that same song over and over till she got it right. 20, 30 times. The old people would tell her she didn't have to, that
just
she could
quietly
stop
bring
at
your
any
focus
time, but
back to your breathing.
she was happy to do it. She was a natural performer.
Your
Oh, so gifted. I was never like that.
Your breath
I mean,
is your
you
anchor.
know, everyone's different.
It is your peace.
Some of us are more into the artistry of it all.
Whenever you stray,
I'm
or
a
become
Wild
distracted,
Tides water park mermaid because I
Return
believe
to
it's
your
important to provide families with wholesome, all ages entertainment at an affordable price. But
I want
others,
you to picture a string
they like
that
the
runs from
attention.
the top of your head
not that
to the
I'm
soles of your
blaming
feet.
her for what happened.
Follow
Gosh,
the
no.
string
She was a nice person. She didn't deserve
moving
that.
your awareness
Not at all.
down through the length
You
of the
just
body.
never think
Allow
something
each
like that would happen in a
relax,
teeny
soften.
little teensy weensy town
If
like
you'd
Mystic
like,
Bay.
when it feels comfortable for you.
I mean, besides that
You
time
can
that poor
tense
boy was
and then
pushed into that
slowly
hydraulic
release.
press,
Body part
or
as you
that old
scan.
man who spontaneously combusted
Feel
in the
free
Publix
to
parking
adjust
lot.
your position as
But
needed.
other than that, you just never
Anytime.
think
Throughout
bad
this
stuff happening
meditation,
here. It was so sad what
If you
happened
should
to
feel
her.
any discomfort
Of course,
during
we
this
all
exercise,
suspected Jerry.
simply
He was
take
weird.
note of it.
He followed her around like a
Observe the
puppy.
sensation.
A weird puppy.
There's no need to
Mirabelle's
to
disappearance left a mark on the
Note the
minuscule town
feeling.
of Mystic Bay,
And then
with search missions tampered by downed power lines and felled trees.
Let's begin.
As days turned into weeks, the town's
You've got
optimism
mail.
began
We'll
to fade.
start at the
You've got
front
mail.
door head.
Losing hope is
Relax
something
on
of a
this
custom for residents of Mystic Bay.
As you
For
move
years, competing
you can
theme
relax
parks,
your
virus
brain,
outbreaks, daylight
letting the
savings, and a
softly
quickly shifting culture
down,
led
let
to a
tension
downturn
melt
in
away
park
from your
numbers.
temples.
Hey, come on now.
Down your
Wild
cheek.
Tides is still top quality. Some of the best damn entertainment. State, I don't care what anyone thinks, right?
You've got mail.
The fact of the matter is,
You've got mail.
kids don't go for that anymore.
Letting it float to
Yeah,
the
they'd
roof
rather
of
be
your
on their
mouth.
phones playing
Now,
Candy Crush
loosening the jaw,
or Roblox Adopt
tightening the
Me.
muscles around your
Neil
face,
got fun than at a
taking
park
a
with their
gentle
folks.
note of where
So
and how
people stopped coming.
to hold
And
tension.
then, of course, that's when they found her.
We all hold
Or what was left of her.
tension differently. The trick is to
What was
observe it.
left of Mirabelle
You've got
was
mail.
found by
You've got
Jared
mail.
Holt on November 15th, 2012.
Her bodies react without judgment or criticism.
3 months after she went
Replacing
missing.
stiffness and tension.
That's his voice you heard in the 911 call at the top of the episode.
She has her tail.
We continue.
She has no face.
Relaxing and
When Chipko County Police arrived at the scene, they discovered a grisly sight.
You've got mail.
the shoulders drop.
You've got mail.
Mirabelle Diaz, lodged
Your
in the
arms
jaws
are
of the Megalodon Megatwist. Her mermaid tail curled daintily beneath her on the ancient beast's pink fiberglass tongue.
The chest
You've
expands,
got mail.
filled with air.
The park's earliest attendees, a group of school children
You've got
from
mail.
the St. Brendan the Navigator Institute for Marine Biology, followed Jared's gaze.
You've got mail.
The belly melts.
The park's famed mermaid staring back at them. That is, if she could have stared back. Jessa
The thighs are pulled.
You've
and
got mail.
Garcia remembers the day vividly.
You've got
He
mail.
was all cat and tonic when he first saw her. You know, like he couldn't move or blink or
The knees relax.
say a single word. Oh,
Now
poor
the arms
thing.
of the sheep.
He just stood there, looking into the hole where her face had been.
These
It
soften
was-
food now.
All
The ankles.
sunk
You've
in
got mail.
a pit.
You've got mail.
No offense to Mirabelle, but you know, I think it was the worst I've ever seen her look.
Very good.
And it was the first day since the hurricane that the park was open to the public. That's what's so sad about it.
3.
November is always a slow month. The water's cold, the sun sets early. It's peak season for the flesh-eating algae that sometimes grows on the lake
1, 2, 3.
You've got mail.
river inner tubes. But
You've
we
got mail.
lost so much money because of the storm that we were all just so excited for the park to open back up again. And someone had just up and shoved poor little old Mirabelle into the big old shark's mouth. How's that for taking the stick right out of your popsicle?
Now, Jessalyn had a pretty good idea
One
of
more
who
time.
You've got mail.
was responsible.
You've got mail.
First. Speaking of popsicles, when's the last time you enjoyed a mouthful of fresh, home-cooked food? Between
Here we go.
work and errands, there's never time to cook a proper meal. That's where Dinner Dash comes in. Dinner Dash is a weekly meal delivery.
Hey, come on, y'all.
Each thought is a cloud. in an otherwise rough.
You've got mail. You've
Every
got
service
mail.
focused on fresh, organic ingredients. With
Come on, let's
recipes
go.
chosen
Come on, I need you
by
right
a
here.
real chef.
Punch it down. Hey!
You can observe it.
Best of all, Dinner Dash meals never expire. Using our secret
With a sense of gentle curiosity.
Come on.
It will pass.
Let's work out.
technology,
Come
we
on.
have made eggs that last forever.
Three
Get
knees,
20%
get 'em
off
up.
your
You've got
Every
mail.
day passes.
You've got mail.
first Dinner Dash weekly meal kit with code KILLER20.
One,
Dinner
switch it
Dash,
up.
meals that are
Three, now go
eternal.
back to those crunches.
Back
Crunch
to the
it.
You
case.
can observe it. From a distance.
Four, come on.
Here's just
Three, let's go.
Now, the first thing you gotta understand.
Three
Your
knees,
breath
count
is
it.
your anchor.
You've got mail.
About Mystic Bay is that it's a small town. I mean, real small. Itty bitty. So everyone knows
One, switch
everyone.
it up.
It's a sense of
Three,
peace in times
two,
of chaos.
corner knee.
I went to school with Jared and Maribel, worked alongside them here at the park. And Jared, well, I can say it.
So we're gonna kind of build that
You've got
project
mail.
as we go, all right? Let's go.
That's right, because I know
Now
him.
punch it.
You've
He's
got mail.
probably just about the worst mascot we've ever had. The only reason he kept his job is because no one
Adding a move.
You've got mail.
One, two.
else wanted to wear the costume.
Let's we go.
I'm
You
not
got it.
saying
Let's
he wanted to wear the
Three
costume.
knees.
I mean, he really, really
Three, two,
really wanted to wear the
You've got
costume.
mail.
Like,
three.
You've
What's
got
the move?
mail.
Corner knee. Don't worry, you don't have to remember it.
not in a God-honoring way.
I normally call it out. I always call it out.
Jared Holt
Corner curl. You got leg curl.
Observing whatever.
had dressed as Wild Tide's water park's iconic mascot,
Come on.
Manny the
You've got
Manatee,
mail.
since
Let's go.
dropping out of Mystic Bay High School in
To
1999.
those crunches, crunch it down.
Coldness. Take note of.
His costume consisted of a
Four.
massive
Don't
suit
quit on me.
carved of
Three.
fleece and
Don't
foam.
stop on me. Two.
You've got mail.
Let's go. Three knees.
He is making contact with another surface.
Complete with flippers, a floppy headpiece, and Manny's signature orange flip.
Be it your chair or the floor.
Count it down. 3, 2, 1.
Flops. All told, the costume weighed in at a staggering 140
Neutral
pounds and was said to have reached internal temperatures of up to 100 degrees.
So,
You've got mail. You've got
Our
mail.
emotional responses as well.
now we're adding
310 Kelvin in the searing cool heat. Past Manny the Manatees
your
have
side
been
leg. Side leg.
Relief, infusion, frustration.
reported passing out from the extreme temperature, including one Manny who, in 1973, collapsed face first.
Crunch it down. 4.
There's no need
To a
for
child's birthday cake, and another who, in 1985, became partially baked within the soup.
2.
There's no need to attach judgment.
Come on. 3 knees. Count
While
it down.
conducting a water safety demonstration at the park's wave pool. For years, Wild Tide's water park
3,
officials could
2, 1. Switch it
You've
up.
got mail.
3. 2.
not
Corner
find
knee.
workers willing to put
You've
on
got
the
mail.
suit.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Change the design?
Lives are often fast-paced.
Up.
Many screens.
Hey. Come on, y'all. Let's work.
Yeah, no. Out of the question. That meant
Responsibility. Via clarity.
The manatee
You've
suit
got
was
mail.
designed by my own
You've
dad,
got mail.
Let's
Frank
go.
Wild Senior Jr.
Come on, what you got next?
It's something that exists outside of our daily.
He had two dreams: to sell quality beans at affordable
Side leg, kick it out. Boom.
prices across the continental United States of America, and to make a true man-manatee hybrid he referred to as
Floor, step, watch out.
Sense of peace, even when there is a whirlwind of activity.
the humanity. And that damn suit, that's the second closest he ever got.
L step
So
again.
no,
Step, floor.
Our bodies, the ebb and flow.
I'd never change it. If you think the suit's too heavy or too sticky or
Back to
too
the
what
top.
have you,
Crunch. Get down. Knees up.
Seconds or a few minutes to feel our feet against the...
well, that's a personal thing. Man
You've
up.
got mail.
And manatee up.
You've got
Come
mail.
on.
You've got
our hands
mail.
against the supportive surface.
Let's go, steppers. Let's go. Give me 3
Come on, change the suit. What? Are you
knees
kidding me
and count them
with
down.
You
3,
could smell the suit before you saw it. I'd say
You can approach our daily routines with a sense of peace.
2, 1. Switch it up.
it was
3,
closest to. You ever have a Florida-style pizza?
2, corner knee.
You take a handful
Sense of sound.
You've got mail. You've got mail.
of
Surround
saltine
us.
crackers and sort of spread
By
them out on a
putting
paper
elbow
plate
to
with
knee.
sprayed cheese, turtle jerky,
Elbow
and a
to
little
knee.
bit of gas station.
Elbow to knee.
Sensations with this mindful message.
Leg.
Pickle and a sprinkling of boiled peanuts. Just leave it out for a little bitty bit, let the sunshine do its magic, and
Girl, come on, talk to me. Come on, I see you.
Peace is ready.
voila, you got yourself a meal. Now, it's delicious, but you'll be smelling it for about a month.
We found. Even in times of stress.
Side leg, side leg.
2 miles out if the wind hits just right. I don't really eat that sort of food.
Amid
Work
bustle
out.
and noise.
Come on, y'all.
Personally,
Our busy lives.
the Manny the Manatee suit smells sort of like that.
Step,
Like
floor.
You've got mail.
One,
Let's go. Step.
You've got mail.
Florida-style pizza. Or rotten broccoli. Despite the suits.
Floor now, knee straddle. Corner knee straddle.
Numerous downsides. There was one person more than willing to don it around the
Straddle.
park.
Tuck.
Jared.
Corner knee.
You've got mail.
3, 4, 5.
Holt.
You've
Jared,
got mail.
well, he strayed from
Critical hit. Knee straddle. Knee straddle. Hey,
the light of the
come on,
Lord.
let's go.
I can tell you that much for nothing. Tampering with the divine design.
Cosmetic.
He had a lot of dedication.
Down. Now,
He was
Critical hit.
you're breathing heavy and you're sweating.
a fuzzy.
Corner hit.
Jared Holt at the Chipco County Jail. It's a small
You
peach
are
colored structure.
good to go. Okay? But control your breathing. Control.
And observe
Across from a former
Upgrade
Sears turned
purchase.
Spirit Halloween.
I first learned about it
Upgrade
online. I've always liked to draw.
Level up.
Oh, you're working out. Let's go. Couple more punches.
Funny animals. Animals with
Critical hit. Upgrade. Purchase.
bazooka arms. Just
Critical hit.
whatever pops into mind.
Let's go.
Look at this video.
Critical hit. Critical hit.
You better head. You might. Maybe I'll draw a manatee with big
I
muscles
was
and
told to
bazooka.
watch it.
Greasy. Cosmetic. Cosmetic unlocked.
Feel an expansiveness across your ribcage, or even your...
Corner hit. Cosmetic
You don't feel like
unlocked.
drawing a bazooka that shoots out manatees with human rib.
Cosmetic unlocked. Cosmetic
got mail.
Cosmetic unlocked.
The huge muscles. There's a lot of symbolism there if you think about it. Not the
You've got mail.
1. Hey!
Corner hit.
You've got mail.
a lot of people think about it. I
You've
have a
got
real
mail.
respect for all.
You've got mail. You've got mail.
Corner hit.
Hey, come on! Now corner knee.
Sirenians.
Chad, how are
That's
they
the
even
term for
doing
aquatic
that?
animals like manatees and
There's no wrong way to feel your breath.
7. Come
Level up.
dugongs, by the way. Sirenian. You know.
Critical hit.
6. Count with me. 5. Count with
Like
me.
a siren, like a mermaid.
Critical
You know, they
hit.
think sailors invented mermaids because
4. Come on.
Is that like a world record?
And imagine you're in a tranquil place.
Critical hit.
they saw manatees out in the water and fell in love with them.
Critical hit.
I ask Jared,
On. 3. Come on.
Critical
2.
hit.
A place of rest. A place...
whether his appreciation for the Sirenians extended to Mirabelle.
Level up. Corner hit.
of peace. There is a wine.
Critical hit.
He grows quiet, sullen, and then
7.
Mirabelle.
You've got mail.
Above you here.
That's insane!
You've got mail. You've got mail.
Corner hit.
You've got mail.
No, I don't think of her that way.
Not to...
She was pretty, sure.
Corner.
That's insane!
Long, pinkish hair and cross-eyed. She was a friend to me.
Critical hit. Upgrade. Corner
Yeah,
hit.
it's sweet.
Unlocked.
Nothing less, nothing more.
4.
After
Come
all,
on.
she was the one to pull me out of that
3, 2
pool
more.
trip.
Corner hit. Critical hit.
It feels good to breathe in deeply.
Corner hit.
Right.
the incident to which Jared is referring
Okay,
occurred
close.
in June of
And to exhale this air fully.
Corner hit.
3 knees. Get them up. Let's go. 3, 2.
Critical
2001
hit.
and has since become a local legend around the
Critical
1.
hit.
Switch it up.
microscopic town of Mystic Bay. Jared Holt, then
Corner knee.
You've got mail.
had gone on break. Like many
done
wild
got mail.
tidewater
Critical
park
hit.
workers fighting the miasmic heat of a June afternoon with standing up.
Corner hit. Critical hit.
You've got mail.
There's a...
Critical hit. Critical hit.
4. Come.
After a can of fluorescent yellow
You've got
alcoholic
mail.
energy drinks, he
Corner hit. Critical hit.
Why is your head so block shaped? It's not block shaped.
against park rules.
Critical hit.
The blue sky is
Critical
reflected in
hit.
Hanging. Corner curl.
Upgrade purchased.
He stripped off his heavy mascot suit
Come on, time to go out for a day.
accompanied by several other encounters.
Critical corner hit.
8.
Critical hit.
Intoxicated park employees dove into the inviting aqua-colored waters
Critical hit. Critical hit.
The landscape here. No good. Not bad.
of the wild
You've
tide
got mail.
wave pool.
You've got mail.
5. 4 more. Come on.
A simple fact of nature.
Jessalyn, like nearly everyone else in the unbelievably
Last 2. What we got
Rolling
next?
through the sky.
Side.
tiny town of Mystic Bay has heard every detail of the trip.
Up.
Breathe in. 1.
Corner hit. Critical hit.
Inspired that fateful afternoon.
Corner hit.
It's hand
Cool.
7. Get 'em up. 5. Come on.
Critical
You've got
hit.
mail. You've got mail.
Critical hit.
Come on.
Stars in heavens. Well, we're not supposed to be
Eve.
fraternizing.
Upgrade purchase. Corner hit. Upgrade purchase. Unlock. Corner hit.
Exhale.
4. 3.
With the customers,
Corner
the park
hit.
goers. That's the first thing. It's important to
Corner hit. Achievement
You've got mail.
unlocked.
1, 2, 3.
Critical hit.
have boundaries, or else the customers will try to get away with every little
Corner
thing.
hit. Corner
You've got
hit.
mail.
Corner hit. Critical hit.
Bringing corn
hit.
dogs on the water
Critical
slide to
hit.
putting their bits and pieces.
Corner hit. Critical
Watch out.
hit.
Step. Now come on, say it with me. Let's go.
This in the jellyfish tank.
No, I can't share.
And there's the
Corner
fact
hit.
I only got
that
enough for
many-
me.
Critical hit. Level up.
Step.
Achievement unlocked. Corner hit.
He should never be seen out of costume. That's the second thing. It's scary.
4. Step. Look at that sweat. Woo! I like it.
Critical hit.
Here's the little children seeing a bright pink human man wearing nothing but swim
Knee
trunks.
strap.
Corner hit. Corner hit. Critical hit. Critical hit.
It's a manatee mascot head.
Hit.
It's
You've got
unnatural.
mail.
Critical
And
hit.
then, of course,
Critical
Let's work
hit. Critical
Oh, the
hit.
sky becomes cloudy.
Critical hit.
You've got mail.
Come on, y'all. Knee strap.
You've
there's
got
the
mail.
prophecy. That's the third thing.
Corner hit.
One cloud rolls.
You've got mail.
Corner hit.
But first,
Let's go.
Critical hit.
Then 2, 3.
Upgrade
How long is this?
purchased. Corner hit. Critical hit. Corner
when it comes
hit.
to looking out for your future, do you know
Now.
Critical
Cross it
hit. Critical hit. Critical hit.
who to trust? Invest in your tomorrow today with
Bring it
Chipco
back.
County Bank.
3 knee.
Corner hit. Upgrade purchase. Corner hit.
Bank and Loan.
I could probably do
With
this.
Chipco County Bank and Loan, you can
Corner
rest
hit.
Say 3, 2, cross it over.
Comforted by the knowledge that there is always
as hard as you are using the power of state-certified psychic
Corner hit.
You've got mail. You've got mail.
Corner hit. Level up.
3,
Critical hit.
accountants.
emerge again.
Astrological accounting harnesses the
Critical hit.
I'm busy. You guys know I'm busy.
Critical hit. Critical hit.
2, cross it over.
Imagine the clouds gently
Critical hit.
planets to grow
Critical
your wealth
corner hit.
astronomically.
Critical hit.
3 knees.
and expensive.
Corner hit.
Open an account today and receive a complimentary framed birth.
Corner hit.
You get those arms up, you can work a little harder. I believe it.
Critical hit.
Aries in your second house. Pisces in your eighth.
This is my job. I'm working right now.
No place to be here.
Critical hit.
What you put in is what you
It's
get
no
out.
matter. With Chipco County Bank and Loan, even Gemini plate.
Corner hit. Critical hit. Corner hit.
Literally working right now. I have to go to the bathroom 1 second. But this is a job.
Critical hit.
To financial security. And if you use code,
Critical hit.
That is
Critical hit. Corner hit.
If I'm working.
Killer 50 within 30 days, you can receive an extra $50.
You've got mail.
Critical hit.
great opportunity for you to be grateful.
You've got mail.
Cash bonus just for signing up. Chipco
Critical
County Bank and
For being able to do this.
Critical hit. Corner hit. Corner hit. Critical hit.
Loan. We'll have you seeing
Upgrade.
stars.
Corner hit. Corner
now-
hit. Critical hit.
Somebody somewhere can't do it. Come on.
Critical hit. Critical
Back to the
hit.
case. The profit.
Corner hit.
8.
And again.
Corner hit. Critical hit.
As everyone knows,
Corner
foretells the
critical
return
hit.
of a creature.
Breathe in. 1.
7. Come on.
Critical hit. Corner hit. Critical corner hit.
As the anomaly. It's not
Critical hit. Critical hit.
2. 3.
cannot be uttered by human
Critical
tongues.
hit.
Human minds
Believe in
cannot.
you. Come on.
Corner hit. Corner hit.
Exhale.
Level
Let's go.
up.
8 more.
Not conceive of its form, and the anomaly star.
Corner hit. Critical hit. Upgrade purchased.
Is for the flesh of non-believers. Every 130.
Corner hit.
You've got
Corner
mail.
hit.
6.
Corner hit.
Years, like clockwork, it
Critical
returns to thee.
I'm in with me. 6. Come on.
Corner critical hit. Corner hit.
You've got mail.
Corner hit. Corner hit.
Like, even little kids know this, right?
Corner hit.
What happens is,
Does peace sound like to you?
Oh my God!
Corner hit.
you go into the wave pool, you hold onto your boogie board.
Come on. Let's go.
Purchase locked. Corner hit. Critical hit. Critical
Word.
hit.
You
Critical
hear the alarm,
Critical
and
hit.
you heed.
Critical hit. Critical hit. Corner hit.
Ease. 3, 2.
Critical hit.
Carefully.
Those damn
Critical
murmurs, Miss
hit.
Ma'am, I'll tell you that much.
Corner
You
hit.
heed.
Critical hit. Critical hit. Critical hit. Corner hit.
The dang on murmurs.
Critical hit. Critical hit.
You've got mail. You've got mail.
To be able to sit here and just...
Well, sure. Yeah, I knew about.
3 knees. 3,
Critical
2,
hit.
1.
Critical hit. Critical hit.
Just listen. Together.
Critical hit. Corner hit.
The prophecy. But you've got to keep in mind, hundreds, if not...
Critical hit. Critical hit. Corner hit.
2, corner knee.
Critical hit.
Tens of people
Corner
go into
hit.
that wave pool, and most of them come out totally fine.
Critical hit.
Peace is a wonderful thing.
Critical hit.
Don't say shill. I like that.
I guess,
That's-
you know, I thought I'd be okay. And then
Critical hit.
Because we can call it to us whenever we need it.
Corner hit. Corner hit. Critical hit.
Hey, give me.
I got stuck in the pool train. Well, I mean, just...
Peace is not something you trust.
Critical hit.
It's my favorite drink in the whole world. Don't. I'm not a sellout.
Corner hit.
It was none
You've
other
got
than
mail.
Mirabel Diaz who saved Jerry.
You've got mail.
Suddenly, 6.
Critical hit.
from developing the same pelvic vestige as his beloved
Critical
Science.
hit. Critical hit. Corner hit.
Suddenly, 5. Come on.
Corner
4.
hit.
Let's go.
She dove right in and pulled me out by the manatee head.
Critical hit. Corner hit.
Welcome it with joy and
Corner
curiosity.
hit.